So my son, upon me coming home, the difference between me now and me then, he has yet to accept. He working on it though. He still don't think the transition is real. He's still watching. Okay. He want to make sure that every step that I take is what I say it's going to be. So I promise, and I've made this promise, I've kept it so far. Whatever I say, I mean it. I'm not going to say it if I don't mean it. I told y'all day one, I'm not going to lie to you. I have no reason to. Them days of being a coward is over with. A person will lie to you for only 2 reasons. And both of them is because they scared. I'm not scared of nothing, bro. Not ever again will I ever be afraid. Not on that level. Not to where I won't protect mine. And I'm not I don't carry guns, I don't do none of that. When I see young guys at the store and they face be all frowned up, I know what time it is. I walk up straight up to them, hey man, I ain't do it, bro. And you know the first thing they do? They start smiling because they recognize that I'm not the enemy. Most guys are right now living scared. You got a whole community out there of people that's living scared. And they doing whatever they can do to make themselves look the meanest, the baddest, and the toughest, so won't nobody mess with them. Now, yeah, you got a few. Even in the joint, you got a few that you knew. Dog, don't even, you know, dog can walk the yard by himself. Everybody know he a killer, for real. Everybody else playing. Everybody else playing. But I guarantee you, everybody know about dog, and there's only a few of them. Everybody ain't killers, man. We like to pretend to be. We like to act like that. We like to dress like that. I told my daughter this. My youngest. She wanted dad. She said, Daddy, and this is the one that got me back. I'm talking about, y'all got daughters? So y'all know what I'm talking about. It's hard to tell them no. Right? She asked me one day, she said, Daddy, you know, TV got this new thing out where these girls wear these midriff pants, got their belly out. They like to show themselves. They got this new thing. They got, you know, everybody doing it now. So she said, Daddy, I want to get these jeans. I want to get these jeans. And my daughter started to get a little body. I'm like, hell no. No, you're not. But here she comes. Oh, Daddy, Daddy. I'm like, oh, snap. Oh, snap. She getting me. She getting me. She getting me. Next thing I found myself in the car, driving to the mall with her, trying to think of something. Finally, we get to the mall, and I see these girls. Naked as hell. I'm talking about naked. Damn near. So I clicked in my mind, perfect opportunity. So I walked straight over to him, full Mac mode. I'm geared, I'm doing I walked straight over to him. And you know, if you feeling like that, and that's how it is, you ain't no way. I'm talking about posted up, like what? My daughter was pissed. Daddy, what? Came and grabbed me away. I'm like, hold on, I'm still trying to get with her. Well, baby, come on, hey, I'll call you later. She said, Daddy, why you just... I said, baby girl, the only reason why I knew is because one rule. If you're not on the team, then why wear a uniform? It used to be a time that you could tell what a prostitute was. You could pull down Mac Avenue, how you know? Did they have billboard signs, cars, ID, anything like that? They dressed a certain way, right? So if you're not on the team, don't wear a uniform. A few months ago, about 5-6 months ago, family crying on the news about their son just got killed. Oh, perfect stupid. Oh, he did this, he did that, these AIDS, all this other stuff. And I'm sitting there watching this TV and I'm disturbed because they got another brother killed for no reason. Then the next day they showed a clipping in there with a picture of him and his friends. Now, dog never got in trouble, but if you looked at what he wore, he had his Timbs on, his jeans on. I'm talking about the guys wear their pants now where they take a belt and they'll pull it tight like this. But the drawers, I'm talking about, it got to be like hanging off the back of their legs. That's how they sagging now. And that's how he was in this picture. And it clicked immediately in my mind. Wasn't on the team. Wearing the wrong uniform. Got caught up in something he ain't had nothing business getting caught up in because he was looking the part. He looked like a thug. He dressed like a thug, but he wasn't. A whole bunch of us is wolves, is sheeps in wolves' clothing. I didn't find out that I really wasn't no wolf until the penitentiary. I told you about the situation. I lost at a poker table against a cousin and his brothers. And when it still got put in my hand for me to go out there and stick dog, I couldn't do it. cried my monkey doing 60 10 having 100 told me I was to turn a meatball into a meatloaf. It wasn't just that. I'm not no killer, man. And when cats be honest with themselves, they know they not either. They front, they playing the game until they run into somebody who really is and get stretched. I had to be true to myself, to thine own self be true. Quit faking and jaking. I told you, that's for the yard. All that lying and signifying, you in the big yard now. Ain't none of that. That's over with. That was a past of time. Cats telling all these wild stories about what? Come on, man. No, you didn't. No, you really didn't. And for those who really did, they're where they supposed to be, and they ain't never going nowhere. They ain't never going nowhere. Am I telling you a lie?
You're telling the truth. What I see.
It's about a responsibility code, a personal responsibility code. That criminal code is over with. You are no longer a criminal. You're a returning citizen. They're looking for every reason to disqualify you. How is it that I come home 10 to 40 years, in 2 months, I'm working, got a job, working full time, as a job developer at CareerWorks, where I met Rebecca at. Then became a case manager. And now, I'm a case manager at Ross IES. What's the difference between me and anybody else? I chose a different path and I stuck to it. It's going to be hard, man. Every time things get hard, we have the natural inclination to run back to that thing which is familiar to us. That's why the recidivism rate is so high. It ain't because cats don't want to get out. You busted your ass to get out of there. How many times that officer said something to you, you swallowed your pride and didn't bust him in his mouth or didn't say nothing because you knew that major ticket was going to cost you your parole? A real killer ain't going to do none of that, is he? He going to blow his mouth out and do whatever he got to do. So that tells me right there that you care more about yourself than what you pretend to be. Because you was able to let this man talk to you like you was nothing. Now, I don't know about y'all, but in the state joints, they call you the N-word and everything. Especially when you get down to level 1. And level 1 is like they the bastions of the gate. They're the last protectors. They're to make sure. They're here to make sure. Because level 4, they don't say nothing. Because they know they can get it. When you get down to level 1, oh, that's when it all come out. They call all out your name, they in your visits, disrupting your visits. I'm talking about messing with your woman, all kinds of stuff. Trying to push.
Buttons.
To see. You got to take that same mentality and get rid of it. Because that's no longer you. You didn't pay your debt to society, but you did your time. Your punishment is over.